Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your monthly Eternal Sunday tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mika, one of your hosts, alongside at Sydney Ruben. Sydney Ruben.
Hi everybody.
I think that's a nice nickname. Branding.
It's not a
Is
nickname,
really,
it's my
yeah,
actual
it's your
name.
actual name, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Who do we have here on the table, Mick?
Yeah, we have Kong Chong Ting on the left, and he's playing against Team Grey Ogre Games, Lim Zhong Yi on the right. I have, in all my life, I have not seen Zhong Yi play a single game of Legacy, so today is going to be a little bit of a treat.
Oh wow, that's same for me too. I never met any of these
Never-
players before.
So I mean, Zhong Yi is part of like Team Grey Ogre Games, and I think we've been doing quite well at the Pro Tours and the Mythic.
Oh wow,
Championships.
okay, that's really good to know.
Alongside, of course, Taejun Hao, Ernest Lim, and a whole bunch of them. We have expanded the team, so I don't know the team members who are not Singaporean. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I will go and get it from Ben later.
Ben,
but yeah.
okay. Do you watch a lot of Zhong Yi games before? Like this the go-to
Yeah.
deck he plays most of the time for Legacy?
That's the thing, right? I've never seen Zhong Yi play Legacy, but I've seen him play, Modern and Standard. Usually, Zhong Yi just plays the best deck, right? Like
Okay.
right now, looks like he's playing. Oh, he's not playing blue-white control.
He's
sorry.
playing lands.
He's playing
seems.
lands, yeah.
Oh wow.
He's playing the red green lands, or it might be the loam, might be a loam deck. And Chongting looks like he's playing.
Tell? They are saying, chat saying it looks like
Omnitel?
Cal versus Lands.
Omnitel. Red blue tail, blue red tail.
Blue Red Tell with Terminus? Tells plays Terminus?
Oh no, it doesn't.
Because I just
Blue-
saw him ponder and I saw Terminus.
That's not blue red. Oh, that's blue. Oh no, this is blue white miracles. Okay.
Oh, it's Blue White Miracles. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
but-
Miracles versus Lands.
Yeah. Oh, that is.
Oh, wow.
That's odd, but okay. Yeah.
Wow, Miracles without Sensei.
Yeah, miracles without top is a tough
How is
game,
that?
right?
Really? But I mean, obviously it works. I mean, they wouldn't want to play it if it doesn't work still anymore.
Well, you can catch people off guard, right? I mean, you talk about like, Sensei's Divining Top and Counterbalance is an engine. Right?
Yes.
But it's not. You can replace some other parts of the deck, and then it becomes more skill intensive, right? Like,
Yeah.
you have to start to predict what your opponent is doing,
Okay.
and then it doesn't become like 100% hit engine anymore.
I
right?
see. I see.
So that's where there's a little bit of of the loss of power. You need to make up with it with skill, with a lot
I
more skill
see.
and a lot more foresight.
But do they fill it up with any other cards that has like a like what?
Brainstorm. That's about it.
That's Brainstorm was already part of the list,
yeah.
right?
So when
What-
you're playing your brainstorms, and when you're playing your Jaces, and you're playing your preordains, and all those cantrips, right? You have to be mindful what your opponent's gonna try next turn.
I see.
And then when you're playing against this type, blue white miracles deck, if it does play a counterbalance is usually in the sideboard.
Okay.
And if you're playing, once they sideboard it in, like, you have to be a little bit more careful of like what you're about to play, because you're trying to play around that counterbalance. And the weird thing is, in a way, that's already a form of control, because you're making your opponent play around something that they may or may not know.
True.
It's more of like a game of. It's really a game of like cat and mouse, right? Like you maybe not cat and mouse. It's a weird game. Like, you play this like little sub game of Magic, where I'm trying to avoid, getting got by you, and then you are also playing a game of like, how do I get him?
True.
Right? So
Yeah. So, but the consistency
consistency drops
drops
like
by a
crazy,
ton.
by
Okay.
a lot.
I just haven't seen Miracles very much ever since the
Mm.
ban in the local game store in Chicago back then. So that's why I'm like, this is pretty cool to see again, because people just drop the deck so fast. Like, all my friends are, oh, top got banned. Okay, yep,
got
that's
banned,
done.
like, stop playing, right?
Gonna stop playing Miracles and play something else.
But I've seen, I mean, like in Singapore, like we've seen people consistently, and Ilham plays sort of like, Ilham used to play like Blue Eyed Miracles.
I see.
He still has counterbalance in his sideboard, which is kind of weird, right? But you have to use your brainstorms effectively. You have to use your fetch lands effectively. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We have a Murray Large token. Yes. Are we ready to go? Can I 20 you, sir?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. This is 20
Oh
you.
wow, that dice is the token?
Yeah, that dice
Okay,
is
I'm like
token.
trying to find the
Very
token
large,
on the
yeah.
board, but like, wait, I don't
It's a
see it.
2020 Mary Large token. Let's bring out like Dark Depths. For those of you who are not familiar, not completely familiar, and this combos, this card like combos well.
Oh, I love this art.
New border, nice,
Oh
nice.
my goodness. All the new
Okay, so
cards.
Dark Depths enters the battlefield with 10 ice counters on it, and then you pay 3 mana and remove an ice counter. And then when there are no counters on it, it Swords to Plowshares. Okay, it becomes a 2020 Merit Large token, right?
Yeah.
Which has flying and is indestructible. But that got dealt with. Like, it doesn't have hexproof. Well, asking
I
a
mean,
lot, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
2020
it should, yeah.
indestructible.
Maybe
I
it
need
should
some
be.
hexproof maybe.
Yeah. But it does get this, dealt with a Swords to Plowshares. And this card, of course, combos off with Thespian Stage, where you can copy a land. And the thing is, you copy the land with Thespian Stage, and because of the way because of how it's worded, it says that when it has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. So this is a continuous ability. This checks every time you check state-based actions. And
True.
because and once Thespian Stage copies Dark Depths, it will have 0 ice counters on it. You sacrifice it, and then ta-da, you have the Mary Large token. Of course, you lose 2 lands in the process, but
2020 is a
you
good.
get to
good
2020
replay.
indestructible. solid stuff. But a 2020 versus and it's got flying. That's the cool part, right? So
Yeah.
2020 versus a like a true name nemesis. Unless your true name nemesis has flying, then not very impressive. But
true.
it's got that flying. It's got that indestructible. The few ways to get rid of it, maybe bounce it or exile it.
But luckily for Kong, he had Swords to Plowshare
Yeah,
in
exactly.
hand readily to get rid of the creature so fast. But if it was any other deck, I think they will have a rough time.
Oh my god. Oh, Chongteng is not playing Blue Eyed Miracles.
Whoa, wait, do I see black?
I'm gonna change the title, and for those of you
Multiple.
who like in the chat, let me know. Like, do you like
Oh
this
wow.
deck name?
Wait, so are we seeing? Oh,
What the hell?
I'm not well versed with this deck list.
No, neither am I. This is not your usual deck list.
Like-
Wait, Alfian, you said that Chongteng was playing.
Rector.
He's playing Rector. 4-color Rector. Arena
Oh.
Rector. Oh gosh.
He pulled out the Nicol Bolas just now.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
bummer. That's pretty cool.
Okay, for those of you who don't know what Arena Rector is, it is a really, really jank card.
It's not jank.
Jank is so jank, dude.
Best card in the game.
When Arena Rector dies, you may exile it. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So what Chongteng's looking for is a Nicol Bolas. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, guys, this is great. He's got a Monastery Mentor in hand. Is this... Wait, is
Oh,
Chongteng
wow.
playing Legacy, or is he playing like some like Oath, or like EDH, Oathson? I thought Naoto was the one who plays with the EDH deck, right? Like his
Really?
Legacy deck is like bug EDH, because it's all full of like singletons, like 4-color,
Would I
Yeah,
call this a
like
teamy
single-
deck? Like they like to play like that that you know
This
one.
is probably a TV deck.
Yeah, TV deck. So it's my kind of deck, right? Like I love decks like that because it's always like so out of this world and it's not mainstream. It's very hipster. My kind of, my kind of friend I want to
Oh.
be with.
Capolo saying like it looks like the list that Manguchi was had a video a few days ago. Okay, cool. Hey, Capolo, if you've got the link, like post it in the group chat so that we can take a look at the deck list. But man, this is what? Snap Custom Mage. Probably okay. So cantrip there. Zhong Yi here, about to transform his Dark Depths once
Oh
again.
yeah, I see it in a Duck Depster. I mean,
Yeah, Lemming Messiah, that is definitely some spice.
I
That is
feel
some
like
spice
Kong
and then
feels
some.
like he's in a really good position now. He has answers in his hand, and
Yup.
he got the Jace on board.
Yeah, but he's got to deal with the Dark Depths coming down, or transforming very, very soon. So
But Lance wouldn't have any answers to what Kong might have, like in terms of
Yeah,
spot
for sure.
removals, right?
Yep.
I mean, he gains another 20.
Mm.
So, okay, I'll take longer to take you down. That's it. But at least he don't have to worry about, losing too soon
Yeah.
to Lance. Maybe he just have to stop the recurring effect of, Zhong Yi's returning Lance back to his hand.
Yeah, exactly. Life from a Loam. That's a very powerful Life of a Loam is in itself an engine. It puts cards into your graveyard. It gets the cards back. Oh gosh, that card is Life from a Loam is very, very powerful.
This is
very,
why I
very
play
abusable.
Death and Texas.
Death and
This is
Texas.
why I play Death and
It's
Texas.
like,
So, no, I don't-
recipes,
No, I don't want you to
recipes,
play Magic. Just don't do anything.
Yeah, well, one clean solution, of course, is going to be rest in peace, right?
Yeah.
Something sideboard. What that is if he has it in his sideboard. He has Arena Rector in his deck. Wow.
I'm still trying to take this all in because it's still a new
this
list
is-
to me.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at this Rector list. Okay. All right, Andrea Manguchi's Rector. I want to take a look at the creatures. 3 Arena Rectors, 2 Monastery Mentors, and 2 Snap Custom Mages, which we have
Oh.
seen probably 1 and 1 of each, but we haven't seen the Arena Rector yet. 4 Swords to Plowshares, 1
One counterbalance.
4
I mean, spicy.
2 Jaces, 1 Nicobola's God Pharaoh, which is the really powerful one. 4 Force of Will, 4 Preordained, 1 Fluster Storm, 4 Cabal Therapy, 3 Terminus, 4 Brainstorm, 1 Ugin, and 1 Spell Pierce. And it looks like Chongting here scoops it up. I think Chongting lost the match. And yeah, Nico Bolas, the God Pharaoh one, is also the guy with like four abilities. Let's bring it up. Oh, what a spicy brew. What a spicy brew. So first one is target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Great.
Oh wow.
And then plus 1, each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Great. That's a plus ability, by the way. The -4 is that it deals 7 damage to target opponent creature, opponent controls, or planeswalker opponent controls. It's basically almost any target. Is it any target? It's any target, right?
Yeah, any target.
And then -12 is exile each non-land permanent your opponents control. Great. All great abilities. All super duper relevant in Legacy. I actually not very relevant in Legacy because it's a freaking 7 mana card.
Well, but with Arena Rector.
With Arena Rector, like it's a 4 mana card, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. This is cool. Coolness. I don't know what would they sideboard. I want to take a look at Manguchi's list. What's the sideboard? 2 Surgical Extraction, 1 Toxic Deluge, 2 Fluster Storms, Aether Swan Canonist, 1 Supreme Verdict, 3 Disenchant, 2 Containment Priest, 2 Thought Seizers against what Zhong Yi is trying to do.
Would be the counter spells, maybe?
Would be the counter spells. I don't see a Rest in Peace, unfortunately.
I mean, Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
ban.
no
Surgical
recipes.
extraction is a better, like it's another alternative. Not, I wouldn't say better, but
Yeah, surgical extraction is probably going in because life from loam. If you can catch maybe the first merit large, and then deal with that merit large token,
yeah.
then I think you're good, right? Like you've been able to get rid of basically the kill con for Zhong Yi's deck. Of course, Zhong Yi has other kill conditions
I see. Yeah.
like what's that? What's
The
that?
punishing fire. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember punishing fire. Got
Yeah.
punished a lot by it
Yeah.
when I was playing Terratex.
It is very powerful. It's a very slow card, but like it's
is.
gonna get you there, right?
Especially when all your little creatures are
It's like 1-2
bears,
toughnesses.
all the bears.
Oh no, camera. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, one thing about our camera, like it keeps bumping out. But for those of you who are watching at home, do not fret. We will be hopefully upgrading our setup soon if it works. If it works.
If it were.
If it works.
A little disclaimer there.
Caveat. It must work first. But I think it does. We will see.
Capolo says he would put
Only
surgical.
2 disenchants, that's it. Surgical disenchants, Fluster Storms. Probably
Seizers.
Thought Seizers, if you're on the play. I would probably bring in... I don't know about the disenchant though. I'm not quite sure what the disenchant's gonna hit in Zhong Yi's deck. What would
Well,
this-
the one that allows him to drop his hand. Wait, I don't know. Do they have enchantments in lands? I just don't remember a lot of the name of the cards.
Explore...
Ex-
disenchant his... Mox Diamond. Yeah, okay.
Exploration,
Mana
mana
Bond,
bond, yeah, that one.
It's Mana Bond
Yeah.
as well.
So I mean,
That's
there are
true.
some reasons why to bring disenchant
Okay.
to slow them down.
That's true.
Yeah, because with life in the loam, then you just
You just down,
Yeah.
Your life in the loam becomes your engine, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I think the surgical is very important for that. Like, to get rid of either life in the loam or to get rid of your opponent's Merit Large, dark
But,
depths.
like if you shut out his graveyard for lands, they are pretty much
Yeah.
they can really do anything.
Well, they
anymore.
can do it once, and then that's it, right? Like
Yeah.
you do it once, and then you just have to save your Path to Exile, not Path to Exile, your Swords to Plowshares for that one occasion where he's able to, copy the Dark Depths and put it into the graveyard.
True.
So, Chongting's got to watch out for that. Zhong Yi here. Oh, this is a very sketchy hand.
Oh, I
2
see.
lands, choke.
Croissant grip.
Croissant Grip. That's an interesting choice, Croissant Grip. On Chongting's deck. Maybe.
Back to basics.
Yeah, back to basics. Maybe he's seen his deck in operation a little bit.
Maybe, because I mean, what other cards would Zhong Yi be afraid of on Kong's
That's
deck?
an enchantment or
Yeah.
and or artifact, right? It's
I would assume back
question
to
mark.
basics. No
Rest
back.
in peace, rest in peace,
Rest
or
in
back to
peace.
basics.
Yeah, if you have to always make assume better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. He did see his opponent playing white. Oh, gotta update the scores. My bad. Where's the scoreboard? There you go. Zhong Yi up 1 game.
Oh, he didn't get any of the cards.
Oh,
I wonder what he would
Well,
name. What would you
about
name?
therapy,
What would you name if you were playing against lands?
I would catch. Oh man, good question. I would catch the exploration.
Exploration.
Yeah.
Ah.
I would try to catch
What
the
about
exploration.
mana bond?
If he doesn't have the exploration, because mana bond also affects you, right? You also get double mana, which is, it's okay, I guess. Like, it's still good stuff on both sides of the board.
Mm-hmm. What about the diamond?
Um,
Would diamond be a possibility?
oh, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, actually,
Oh.
maybe.
I see a Sylvan Library.
Silver Library going to hit the battlefield. I don't think Chongting has anything to stop that. Or you could just play life from a loam and then like start loaming.
Mm.
But Zhong Yi has to be a little bit careful, yeah. So Sylvan Library, he has to be a little bit careful because like he knows his opponent's playing black. He saw the Swarm last game.
Yeah.
He saw the Swords to Plowshare as well last game. So
Every answer.
yeah, it's
I was
like
like, oh my god, everything.
yeah, that's why Legacy is like so fun to watch, right? Like you have to consider almost everything, and if you're not well versed with the format, like it becomes well, it's a two-edged sword, right? I always like
True.
those players, back in Modern, right, where if you're new and then you think, oh, I want to play a combo deck, so I'm going to play like Splinter Twin. And immediately, right, your opponent has like mana open, whatever. I'm going to turn 3 Pestamite, turn 4
Twin.
Splinter Twin, right? And then you got to answer. And you usually don't. It's like you
True.
get super lucky.
I know, right?
Until the first time you get got. And it's like, oh, okay, I need to play around this. I need to start playing around this. But it gives you like, it gives you a little bit of balls because you don't know what's out there.
Happened to me so many times. I'm like, oh my goodness, you actually don't have any answer for this? Holy crap, I just won?
Cool.
Whoa, cool.
And
Okay.
then the first time, like they have an answer, like you think, oh, maybe they got lucky, and then the second time you do it, it's like, oh, they definitely have an answer. Okay, so now I have to play around it, right?
Yeah.
And so Zhongyi told you that story to tell you this story. Zhongyi is definitely knows how to play around stuff, right? He's not just gonna run things into your spells and your removal.
Yeah. I wonder what would Kong take out to bring in all his sideboard cards.
Take out more jank.
More jank?
Maybe take out the
The
Nicol Bolas
counterbalance?
He might take out the Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, might take out the counterbalance, and since he's taking out Planeswalkers, maybe take out one Arena Rector.
What about Ugin? Ugin only subs creatures, right? It
It
does ping the player.
It does ping the player, yeah. So Ugin is pretty powerful, but if he's taking out, that's the thing, right? If you're taking out the Planeswalkers, then you also take out, like, you take out the big Planeswalkers, right? You take out Ugin and you take out Nicol Bolas. Otherwise, you leave them in and just maybe take out, the Flusterstorm doesn't seem very relevant.
against lands, yeah.
Yeah, the Force of Will, which is okay, and then the counterbalance, definitely the counterbalance like goes out. Spell Pierce might be a good keep. Might be a good keep, might be a bad keep because Spell Pierce kind of catches your opponent like
Early games, but after that it's kind of like a deck card against lands. Late game.
You just have to catch like the exploration or the mana bond or that first activation of Life from Loam.
I don't know.
And then
Being
your
a
opponents.
one-off spell pierce, I feel like it's not really.
Yeah, it's not that great, right? It's like the
Like-
surprise, I got it.
Yeah, like if I play a 4-off, okay,
right, but
Wait,
you play
one
with, like
off.
once, like
like I might just cut it out. A couple of says Terminus
Terminus
like
is bad. Yeah, okay, that's true. Terminus is not a very good card in this situation. So 3 Terminuses, probably the counterbalance. Actually, counterbalance might be okay. Counterbalance might actually be okay if you can keep leaving like the two drop on the top of your library. You can stop their Life from Loans. You can stop their Punishing Fires, so forth and so on.
Oh, that's a judge over there.
So, this again. So Sylvan Library, I want to bring up Sylvan Library because like the text is very interesting. This doesn't happen during your upkeep. In fact, it happens during your draw step. So it says here, at the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. You may. So there's a trigger. If you do choose 2 cards in your hand, drawn this turn for each of those cards, you either pay 4 life or you put the card on top of your library. So the first draw, Chong Ting here decides to dredge. So he puts Life from Loam back into his hand. And now he looks at 2 additional cards and then he put back the 2 cards on the top of his library.
I see. So dredge happens first,
Yeah. So
and then life in the loam
yeah.
happens.
So because it's a draw, right? He can
Yeah.
replace the draw. So he can draw 1 and then draw the other 2 cards, draw 1 and then dredge the other one, or any combination of both. But of course, it'll be best if you like dredge. Like you dredge first, and then you see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
If another life on a loam goes in the graveyard, then you dredge again, and then you dredge again. So
I
this
see.
it's a quite a powerful engine, and then you put back 2 cards on top of your library, um, which is great because if you draw that again, right, or the next turn, and you activate your Sylvan Library again, like you get to dredge cards back into the graveyard. You're not
Ah, I
putting
see, I
dredge cards
see.
into your
Your
hand.
hand. I think I would get that mix up, the whole dredging with life and loam
Oh
sequencing.
no, it's but the new wording is okay. The old wording was pretty bad. Like the
Ah.
pay 0. Oh, bring up the
The old
oh
set.
yeah.
Oh my
No, this is okay.
Elf. Oh.
Was it here? Ah, yeah. This is the one.
Oh,
Pay
pay
0.
0.
Draw 2 cards. Then choose any 2 cards. Oh man, this is so bad. Use this ability only during your draw phase and only once each turn. Ah, guys, come on.
Hey,
Oh.
they made
Yeah,
improvements.
they made improvements, right? That's the weird part. This is 5th edition and this is 4th edition. The 4th edition,
I
like,
mean, things happen. You know, they like to try something new
yeah.
once in a while.
And then you go back to like antiquities and then they fixed it.
Oh,
Or
but
Legends, sorry, you go back to Legends. And then they
Legends,
fixed it.
yeah.
Oh, very funny wizards. Very funny. Nice try.
What do we have here on this
Oh, Sphere
artifact?
of,
Sphere?
Sphere of Resistance into a Canopy Rector. Yeah, just making Zhongyi's life hard, I suppose. Making it difficult.
Oh boy.
Life from Alone here going to be dredged back. Oh, Risharan Pot is.
So,
Richard
what
Pot
is
is
this
also-
little goblin card? I can't remember the name. Do you remember the name?
Alfian, help.
What?
What's the red card in the...
Is it Gamble?
It's Gamble, yeah.
It's Gamble?
Is Gamble? Okay, I just wanted. I think it might be Gamble because I've seen it play, but I didn't recognize the art that I cannot see.
Yeah, man. Playing with old cards is like...
I just want to make sure.
AMA.
Yeah, me.
Ask Capolo, ask Andrea. It should be AAA, right? Ask Andrea anything.
Ask Andrea anything. Oh, hi, For Nature. Thank you for popping by. Hello there. Welcome to the Grey Ogre Eternal
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. I'm an alcoholic. Oh, yeah. No, you're the one who helps the alcoholics, right? Triple A is like... Yeah, AA is Alcoholics Anonymous.
And what's
It's
the
not
triple A?
Triple A is the car company.
Oh,
The automobile repair, whatever.
I see. I thought they were talking about batteries now.
Oh, yeah, that's also the naming convention for batteries. The other day, I went on just as a side, this thing. I went and tried to find out how they name batteries, and it is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, the nomenclature for batteries is so weird.
How so, Mick?
Okay, so for button batteries, it is named by the thickness and the radius, right? But they're like CR, a C-size battery because of the voltage or something. Oh man!
Oh my goodness, I feel like my brain's gonna.
So it's C-sized. It's C-sized, which usually when we talk about like C-sized batteries, it's like this like between a D-size battery, which no longer exists. C-size also no longer exists. Which is basically just a souped up like AA battery. Yeah, and then why do they call it AA? I never found the answer though. It was just like-
What? Oh my goodness! I thought for a moment here you're gonna just explain the whole
No,
the whole history of
No.
it.
No, I wouldn't. So,
Coppola says it's pretty much game now.
okay, I will be honest with you guys. I don't see it. I'm not quite sure.
Can the arena go off? He
I
has
know, he needs to
therapy
sacrifice
in,
the...
therapy in the graveyard.
Yeah, so he can sacrifice, he can call for random card, get a Nicol Bolas, and then try to... Mana Bond plus Loam plus Horizon Canopy. Well, it's nice to have. But he still doesn't have his combo yet, and I think that's the issue, right?
Oh, he Kapolo said Duck Taps is already in the graveyard. I mean, I seen Duck Taps got dredged into the graveyard.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
earlier.
my bad.
So he can
Okay,
actually
so he
go
can do
off.
it, yeah.
Yeah. So he Couple Therapy, sack.
For random non-land card.
Oh wow, I think I see a surgical extraction in Kong's
Oh, he
hand.
does.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
All right. So I think he's just waiting for Zhongyi to go trigger it.
Yeah, and then after that just like fire off the.
Wait, he didn't take the bolas out.
He didn't take the bolas out.
He
Yeah, so
kept
he
the
left
bolas.
the maybe. So
Ugin's in
it's
too.
between So it's between Ugin or Bolas, right? If he brings out the Ugin, like he can get rid of the fast bond. He can get rid of the mana bond and the Sylvan Library at the same time. So. Oh great, good friends. They're like asking. So which one is better? In this case.
Really?
Which one do you want me to beat your ass with? Which one you want to kinda clap?
Really?
No, it's gotta be Eugene. It's gotta be Eugene. It's like Ugin -2. And then he can just like start throwing bolts at the face. So
-2 destroy the enchantment.
yeah, get rid of the enchantments. And then just go for a face like even if Zhongyi has to at end step bring back he at end step he needs to make the Marilage token so that it
True.
doesn't die to the Ugin.
That's if he
That
gets
is-
to bring it out.
Yeah, so number one he gets to bring back the lands, right?
Yeah.
Which we see a surgical extraction in hand, and Zhongyi is probably gonna lose that fight.
So if he loses the Dark Depths, the next other option to win is Punishing Fire.
Yeah, then the next option is punishing fire, but like your punishing fire definitely not going to be, not going to raise
Enough
the-
against Ugin.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
counterbalance and just passes the turn. He's got enough mana to pay for the Sphere of Resistance for the
Counterbalance.
not a counterbalance, the
Oh,
surgical
surgical
extraction.
extraction. Couple of
Oh,
seats
right.
side up Punishing Fire against
Yeah,
them.
Tyler Striker is definitely a better win condition than the Punishing Fire. Because you're not playing against that's the thing, right? If Zhongyi thinks that Chongting here is like a control deck, then I think Punishing Fire might stay in the
main board?
main board, yeah. But definitely Tyler Striker is a very powerful option, yeah.
Then seeing how Kong might have side out all the terminus too.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you threw me into this game, right, I would have no clue what Chongting is trying to achieve.
True.
Zero. I had no idea this deck from Andrea Mongucci existed until you guys brought it up. So
he's gonna dredge.
all right, so dredges and plenty of lands in the.
So I think he's gonna attempt to bring back.
Oh, mistakes!
So
Oh no!
how much mana Kong needs to pave to
Just one.
just one, right?
Just one. Sphere of Resistance just adds one to every spell.
So I'm just waiting. So he's tapping to cast Loam, Life in the Loam.
Mm-hmm. And keeping up his Rishadan pots as well. Alright, target these three. Wait first. Spell Pierce off the top. Wait.
Oh. Can Zhongyi respond in any way?
No.
No?
Well, he's got no cards in hand. So and then I don't think there's anything on his battlefield that will allow him to do this. Okay, so he gets back the two Rishadan pots, which is great. Which means that Zhongyi can effectively, curb Chongting's
But that's not gonna stop the Ugin, would it?
Yeah, that's not stop the Ugin lah. Like, he can curb his mana. He can take away his black and white source. But who cares? Like, I have a
I mean,
Ugin.
Ugin on board.
Yeah, I'm throwing like three bolts at your face every turn. Alright, so Horizon Canopy gets sacked. Gonna draw an extra card.
Is it a tracker? Is it a tracker?
Even if it's a tracker, like, you can't cast it this turn. So second Recharging Pot, and that's... Oh, he chooses not to deny mana. Oh, he should have denied the mana.
Oh boy. Hello, Jace. Good friends.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he has a Spell Pierce in hand, but he's not going to be able to cast it, so he might as well just... Yeah.
Okay, Ugin's starting the clock.
Start.
So,
Ugin's like ultimate ability is minus 10?
12?
Minus 11?
minus 12? I think I saw 12. The God Pharaoh, right?
Ugin, no.
Oh, Ugin. Oh,
Spirit
sorry.
Dragon.
Yeah, I think it's 10 then. Yeah, minus 10.
Minus 10. Yeah, so it's minus 10. But of course, I don't think Chongting needs to minus 10 the Ugin, right?
No. Just I think
bolt
just
you, yeah.
ping you every turn.
Just keep bolting you every single turn.
Oh, now he's denying mana.
Yeah, now he's denying mana. It's like, okay, cool. Can't do much. So, but Chongting doesn't have to do much, right? He's got a Jace on the battlefield.
He got
has-
the friends here.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, there's no,
I think he can just safely say I'm pretty confident he could get this game, right? He could.
Yeah, for sure. Like, all he wants is now just more lands, right? And then just make sure. Chongting doesn't need to fate seal the top of Zhongyi's deck. There's no reason why he should be fate sealing. Ooh.
Oh.
Disenchant on the top, preventing any Life from a Loam shenanigans.
Seeing counterbalance work without top is really cool.
It's
I mean,
a lot of luck.
it's a lot.
Number one is a lot of luck, and then it's like, how do you control it, right? And
Yeah.
in this case, Zhongyi just wants to get back the Life from a Loam, and every turn,
Oh boy.
Zhongyi,
Oh yeah, okay, that's scary.
Zhongyi just wants to get back the Life from a Loam and then keep casting Life from a Loam for value, right?
Yeah.
And then Chongting just has to just keep brainstorming with the Jace and then just keep putting
Putting the
Disenchant on top.
disenchant on top. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. It reminds me a little bit of Modern, because Modern you don't get the control, because if you do play miracle cards like Terminus, you don't control. You have to please be a miracle card.
Please. Sometimes, most of the time it's like blind flips, right?
Yeah, blind flip.
And then, like, the minute you have Jace on the battlefield, most likely, it's not the most important thing there anymore.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, win more. I want to say is win more.
Couple of aspects. Do you guys sell the sweet GOG cardboard box?
I believe we do. I'm pretty sure we do. But of course, you got to come down to the store, 83 Club Street, Singapore, right?
What's the closest station to this store?
The closest station, okay, so there's 3 closest stations to the store. You can come up from Chinatown. Well, Kapola is not in Singapore. I don't think we bring the boxes out to the GP, but I will, go message Ben. Ask him to bring him down. But yeah, 83 Club Street. Of course, you can get here if you're in Singapore and you're watching us. Thank you. Anywhere in the world that you're watching us, you could have been anywhere, but you're here with us, so thanks. Chinatown, Telok Ayer, Chinatown on the downtown line / northeast line, and then Telok Ayer if you're on the downtown line, and then if you're on the east-west line, Tanjong Pagar is probably the closest one.
Oh yeah, Tanjong Pagar. I actually forgot that it's pretty close here.
It's quite close, but the thing about Tanjong Pagar is that you have
Walk a little.
you have to walk a little bit more, right?
I see.
And it's on top of a hill.
Ah, yes.
Right, so you're walking through a hill, which is great.
How's the weather there in February?
February.
Warm with slight
Wow, are you
showers?
coming? Yeah. Like every day, man. Like this. How's the weather here in February is asking how's the weather here, full stop, right? Which is every day. It's either hot and humid or just hot and raining.
Like our air conditioning.
Yeah, like our air conditioning, which is just cold and
Hot.
cold and not working properly. Oh, you need to go to a wedding in Philippines. Oh, congrats to, I don't know. Are you the one getting married? I don't know. You're attending a wedding, right? As the person getting married? No, I don't know. Oh, okay, your friend. Stop by in Singapore, man. Like you have Ben's number. You have you have Ben's number. You have the address, 83 Club Street. Just come on by, and spend a little bit more time in Singapore. We'll let you use our equipment to stream. I know you have like a commitment to arena streaming. Kapolo is for those of you who don't know and listening, go follow his channel, Kapolo42. Yeah, you are one of the. I believe Kapolo is one of the official casters or official like stream partners for Magic Arena. So good job, man. Chongting here, starting out slow and easy.
Would you change anything now, after what happened in game 2? Do you think Zhongyi or, Kong would change anything to their list after, game 2?
Not really, not
Like,
much.
now he knows the surgical extraction.
Now he knows the surgical extraction, so he's got to bring in as many like as many
What would you stop a surgical extraction?
No, you can't stop the surgical. Oh, ground seal stops surgical extraction.
Ground seal.
No,
Oh
but I
my
don't
goodness,
think the deck doesn't play. Ground
Really?
seal.
Ground-
I've seen. Okay, I've seen people play ground seal in the in this version of that. I don't think it's very useful. I don't think it's great. You could just play more threats, right? Like you
True.
don't necessarily have
Oh,
to.
punishing
say he
fires.
brings him back punishing fire. If he did take it out. Oh wow, MTG bot. Thanks. Oh, Dim Sum Boy.
Dim Sum
thanks
Boy, thank you so much, Dim
Yeah.
Sum Boy.
For explaining what ground seal is.
Kapolo says ground seal stops Lom as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's true.
Silent Gravestone? Really? Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh yeah, it stops life from alone. So maybe I'm thinking about like a different deck, right? Like but I've seen ground seal being played. I think it's not very good.
Apparently
Full
so.
stop. I do not think ground seal is very good.
He won't be able to Lom at all.
Yeah, exactly. So, Silent Gravestone. I guess when you need to use it, then you like can crack Silent Gravestone, draw a card, and then after that, just loam again.
In the deck. Oh, okay, yeah, because you still can crack it out.
Yeah. So you stop your opponent for a while, but yeah. In Legacy, I expect to see things like Silent Gravestones, things like Rest in Peace, Graph Digger's Cage.
Oh boy.
All right.
Crop rotation.
Crop rotation for Dark Depths.
Forbidden Auction. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Maybe
I-
like Thespian Stage. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
go-
just look for
oh,
Ghost
Ghost
Quarter.
Quarter.
That's interesting.
Ghost Quarter. Crop rotation remind me of this deck I used to build.
Mhm.
You guys know this card called Defense of the Heart?
Yeah.
I used to play Extended.
Oh, okay, yeah. Defense is so fun to play. If you, especially if like you're playing against.
I bring Triskelion and Mephrodros.
Yeah,
Bring them out and pew pew pew.
yeah. If you're playing against like creature decks, like yeah.
True. I mean, you also
Enjoy.
can bring in Kiki Jiki and the Skyward Hustler, or
Skyward Hustler.
the guy that untaps. It's
Or
before-
the Skyward Husa or something.
Yeah,
like
Husa. Yeah, it's like Kiki Jiki, then he untaps. all
Sky
the-
Court Husa. That's the guy.
Yeah, it's like that's back in Extended, like back before Modern happened.
Back before Pestamite and
Yeah, Deceiver X. Sorry.
Deceiver, yeah.
I do miss extended. Sometimes.
I don't know. I think modern was a
Modern is fun. I
a-
love modern. Like I
Yeah.
play modern very often if I can, and I
Well,
I
I
love
think
like
modern is less restrictive, right?
True,
Extended
true.
is just extended is like I'm just gonna give you a little bit more power. No, I should give you all the power. Power.
Ghost Quarter is chewing up the lands. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
oh,
because
more?
he gets rid of basics.
He just just slowly teens out the lands for Kong, and then until he had no basics to search, and then it's pretty much naked on the
Yeah,
other end.
and then Zhongyi's Zhongyi has permission to do
Yeah,
anything that you want.
I mean, looking at the list here, that has like only one swarm, plains, 3 islands, so about 5 lands. So you just have to do it 5 times, and pretty much he wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to
and
search
then
for
he's-
anything else.
and then anything else like then the
Oh, mentor
oh,
putting pressure.
he needs to try to get rid of that mentor. But it's a little bit dangerous. Like if
Bring back the punishing fire to.
bring back punishing fire, get rid of that mentor. That seems to be the first thing on the agenda for Chongting. Oh wow! Okay, no protection. Oh, that is very
Oh, boy.
bad. That is.
I mean, he had to
very
do
bad. Yeah.
something.
No,
I mean, I feel like if you don't do anything, he's gonna lose his lands, and then
yeah. Okay, that's true.
it's just gonna be pretty much.
So yeah, Tongi here doing a good job at
Okay, so he cast a mentor, prevented him to do the Ghost Quartet action again,
yeah.
and Life and Alone. So I think the mentor was more like a shield for one turn.
That's why, right? Like Chongting is trying to force Zhongyi into a certain line of play, but I think it's number one, maybe not premature lah, but like you don't have to do it.
That soon?
Yeah, that soon. Oh,
Oh, oh boy, hello.
prop. Yeah, take
Oh
away.
my goodness,
take away
this
your
looks so
coloured sauce.
painful. At this point of time, being the opposite player of the lens opponent, I'll be feeling a little bit. I'll be in despair. Oh, hi, Ghost Quarter. Hi, Wasteland.
Hello, this is the end of my. This is the end of my.
I mean, I have Jace on the board, but it's just rough. It's just rough.
Yeah, this. Okay, so gonna hide away the Ugin. There's probably never gonna be able to cast.
No, and I agree, Capolo. Like Jace wouldn't last long on the table with punching fire in the graveyard now.
Yeah,
Just slowly ping it,
and it goes down to 1.
and then Ghost
Block
Quarter.
your,
Oh my
yeah,
god!
block
Help!
your lands.
Somebody stop this madness!
Yeah, but they have to like Zhongyi needs to wrap up this game like quick and in a hurry.
They're down to the
About
last minute.
Yeah, about last. Yeah, about.
Yeah, our clock is a little bit, behind.
Fast, Sorry, a bit slow.
A bit behind. But it's all good. We'll keep you guys posted if we do go into time.
All right, so tap down your island. It's just going to punishing fire, upkeep. Get rid of that. Yeah, Chongting here should be gaining a life, so he's at 21.
Boy, Chongi, like this is scary. This is the scary part of a lands deck. Have lands having full control, and you cannot do anything about it because you cannot seize their lands away.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything unless you have land destruction. Like,
Even if you
oh,
to say,
sure.
sure, I'm just going to life from the loam now.
Yeah, so
and get
so
back the-
scary. I remember playing Shardless Bug against lands, and I was so scared. Like I cannot do anything.
You're just stuck.
It's like I'm just stuck.
Right?
Okay, the Thoughtseize, look at my lands.
When they get the engine going, the thing about it is like once the engine is there,
Yeah.
like, there is nothing.
It's
you can
very
do.
frightening, Mick. It's
Yeah.
very frightening.
Okay, so it looks like Arena Rector is going to hit the battlefield, but the Ugin stuck in hand. So Arena
Oh, that's
Rector is
rough.
here.
But the Ugin's not an
Cabal
answer right
Therapy.
now, right?
Ugin's not an answer
Yeah.
right now. He needs. Oh, Jason Mind Sculptor. That is strange. Did he take out the Nicol Bolas?
Perhaps. Would Bolas do better?
I think Bolas might be better here, where he gets his opponent to start exiling cards from his hand.
But I think he wants to dig for answers. Maybe another surgical.
Yeah, maybe another.
Because
Maybe
you take
for
out the
surgical,
punishing
yeah,
fire. So I think this is a good play. Like this, I mean, I would, like he's desperate for answers.
Yeah. Yeah, but the P fire is just going to take, it's just going to be able to take out the
The Jace.
quite easily.
Oh boy, look at it
Okay,
go! Look at
slowly-
it go!
Slowly
my
gonna
God.
strip you of
Oh
all your lands,
my.
and I do not believe he has any more basic lands. One plains, one swamp, and three
Three islands, all out.
And all you have left are islands. Go.
Oh boy.
And next turn gonna do the exact same.
Oh boy.
Ah.
At least the shuffle against
Yeah,
away.
he shuffles the Uge
true.
away, which is good. No,
I thought
but
he
he
drew
drew it again. Wah wah.
Oh my god, that feeling hurts.
Oh no. He knows what the top two cards are. Arena Rector here, but he can't cast it unless he gets a white source. Ponder. That's not the answers.
Please give me a surgical.
So we're down to 5. We're down to the last 5 turns, and I believe this is turn 1 already. If this game goes on for longer, I think Zhong Yi will win. But the problem is,
Oh yeah, I realized the life totals, they're still pretty.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to update the score. They're actually 1-1. So this might end up in a draw. Where is the? All right. Get rid of you lands, sir.
Still no answer.
Mm-hmm.
What would Fate Seal do? Like, I mean, don't
Fate
Tongyi really
Seal-
have most of the answers on board in front of him?
Fate Seal is a way to take up Jace.
Ah, he just want to take Jace up.
Right, but there's not enough time already, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is right now, right? Chongting just needs to survive. Oh, why did I put it as Chongting? It's Chongting. This entire game, I never noticed that.
That's why I
Oops.
didn't pronounce that
Sorry.
name, because you keep saying it and then I see a different name.
But
So I just call him
okay.
Kong.
Kong. Whoops. Sorry,
I
Chongting.
mean, I'm not a very good Mandarin speaker person, so I try not to,
Chengtung.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, it looks like
That's
Cheng
like
Teng, but you keep
Cheng
saying
Teng,
Chong Ting.
Chongting.
That's like, okay, I'll just not say that name.
Oh no. It's like strip him of all the lands. I don't know if Chongting would go and concede to Zhong Yi, but we'll see. We'll see. I do not want to see a dice roll, so we'll probably cut away very, very soon. like-
Thank you for pointing that out, Kupolo. He had 8. Zhong Yi had 8 cards in hand
Oh.
before his turn. This
Yeah,
turn.
it's okay. It doesn't really matter. They were down at the X number of turns. Anyway, all right. So we'll be back in a very, very short while. I'm gonna put up a very short replay of our previous tournament, and we'll be back with Ruben and Alfian for round 3. So don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. at Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreyOgaGames. Watch replays on YouTube, and do follow all our social media feeds, Facebook, Instagram, and do follow us on Twitch. And do we have a Twitter? Yeah,
Not
we have
yet.
a Twitter.
Not yet.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have?
Yeah, GreyOgaGames. We have a GreyOgaGames Twitter.
We do, but
And we're setting up a casting crew Twitter account. Where can they find you on Twitter?
where they can find me? They can find me on at Sydney Ruben.
At Sydney Ruben.
Yeah.
Sydney with a Sidney. Alright. Not SYD. Yeah. You can also find me at The Asian Judge on Twitter as well as on Twitch. Alright. We'll be back. So don't go away. See you guys.
See